super excited. Don't know completely what to expect, obviously, but yeah, it should be very fun. The challenge is going to be reeling all the emotions and the joy and the excitement, reeling it all in to be able to get the job done and start the season off the right way. But I think this group is well equipped to do so.
Mark said that, obviously one of the goals in camp is to get the heavy minute guys into a rhythm and into a flow. It seemed like that happened for you all. Where do you feel that you guys are at in terms of just that collective connection right now?
Yeah, pretty good. We should be ahead of a lot of teams since we have basically the same team from last year. Yeah, I feel pretty good about it. We won't be as good tomorrow as we want to be, and we'll be a week from now and 2 weeks from now going forward. But I think we're at a good starting point.
Watching the ring nights, it's a real emotion. You guys get to kind of relive what you did last season. I know some teams sometimes have trouble actually playing the game.
Yeah.
Because of it.
Yeah, I can imagine that would be the case. Like I said, that's going to be the challenge. That's what we're going to have to get over tomorrow. But nonetheless, we'll be excited to play basketball again for the first time in a minute. It'll add a little bit more excitement, but we still got to focus and get the job done.
How anxious are you to see the ring and actually maybe put it on for a second?
Yeah, I can't wait just to have the official piece of hardware that I dreamed about for so many years, my childhood and growing up. That it should be fun tomorrow night.
You've not seen it?
No, I haven't. Can't wait.
When that banner drops tomorrow, 20 years from now, what do you want fans to remember about this team's identity?
That like through the ups and the downs, we're very connected, and we never blamed anybody. We never blamed other people, media, coaches. Like we did a really good job of looking in the mirror and taking accountability for no matter what it was, and controlled our own destiny.
Shai, what have you just made of the group's approach throughout training camp, preseason? You mentioned the continuity of this group. Just what have you made of the mental approach this team has taken so far?
Yeah, it's been pretty good. We obviously, the last time we played was Game 7 of the NBA Finals. And mentally, you're just in a different space than you'll be for the preseason game. It's human nature. But we have been pretty locked in. We've been pretty intentional about just the things that got us to this point, which is like building habits and stuff like that. Like I said before, we know what it's going to take. It's just being intentional and getting better at those things and taking steps forward. And I think we did a pretty good job of that this training camp.
Serge Ibaka is in the building today. Have you had the chance to talk to him, and what does it mean having a guy like that return?
Yeah, super cool. He was part of the Thunder team that built the foundation here. Watched many of his games as a kid growing up. He, a tremendous basketball player. He's obviously not one of the budding stars, household names, but he's a guy that affected winning at a very high level. You saw that when he was in Toronto, won a ring. You saw that when he was here. Just one of those guys that really good at basketball, and a lot of people might not know it unless you're a junkie, but we respect him really highly around here.
He didn't get a chance to play last year against you guys, but Kevin Durant coming here tomorrow night, the challenges of being on the floor with him at the same time. Are you excited about that anticipation?
I haven't thought about that at all. Kev's a really good competitor, really good basketball player. He is one of those household names that everybody knows. So, it'll be a fun matchup, a fun game. They're a good basketball team as well. There's no better way to kick off a season than against a really good team.
Has the personnel of the team changed from season to season? Or is it pretty much the same? You got the same team, but you're champions now. How does that feel?
Yeah, I don't think we've changed much at all, to be honest. I think that's what's going to make us even better, and even more of a special group. We kept the same group together, and we just have to build on what we just did. Makes it easy on us.
Maybe how you classify guys. You have 4 healthy, really quality big men at your disposal right now. I just wonder, what kind of flexibility, versatility you feel like you guys can shift to whatever you need to with those 4 guys.
Yeah, Coach does a really good job of like being unpredictable with lineups and with personnel in practice, in games all season long. That's one of the things that he's really good at. So our bigs, our guards, our wings are used to playing multiple positions, multiple spots in plays, with multiple lineups, like all that stuff. We're prepared for it because Coach has us prepared, and the decision making will come down to him for sure. But we'll be ready.
Sorry about that. For the people who don't get to see behind the scenes, just how would you describe Caruso as in practices? You know, obviously last year he was the only guy with championship experience. Now he's the only one with experience defending a title. It seems like he continues to be a strong center for you guys.
Yeah, AC is who everyone thinks he is. Like, he's just a winner. If I was to sum it up in one word, like he just gets the job done. No matter if it's Wednesday in the middle of the season, if it's Game 7 of the NBA Finals, it's Game 1 of the playoffs, like he just understands how to win in the moment. And I think that's what's allowed him to have a successful career. Like wasn't one of the guys that was highly recruited out of high school and was on every mock draft coming into the NBA. He had to grind for it, he had to work for it. He built the skills to be able to play on any basketball team in the league, but he's always been a winner, and that's what's kept him around. And now he's just blossomed into like a star role player because he's built the skills and is a super worker. But his ability to win is second to none in this league. One of the best winners we'll ever see.
What about you personally? Coming off the season you just had, how do you raise the bar on that? I mean, what are your goals this season? I mean, coming off the season you just had.
I wasn't perfect last year. I could be a lot better in specific areas, but essentially just like evolving as a player, continuing to not be humble, continue to grow, continue to work on my weaknesses. I don't feel like in the playoff run last year I was the best version of myself. And that's what I'm focusing on, finding the best version of myself. So that's where I'll try to get to. Hopefully I get there sooner rather than later.